6 lines to do one tiny thing. Pick a label based on a score and store it. It works, but look how much room it takes just to set a single variable to one of 2 words. Python has a one-liner for exactly this, pass. The right answer, sure. But that whole if-else block existed only to choose between 2 strings. When a decision is just picking one value or another, there's a cleaner way to say it. This is the ternary, a full decision folded into one line. The order looks odd at first, then it clicks. A normal if-else runs blocks of code. A ternary is different. It's an expression that becomes a value. You read it left to right. This value, if the condition, otherwise that value. Value, condition, value. Say it that way, and it reads like plain English. Here's the same pass-fail in one line. Value, if, condition, else, other value, all on the right of the equals sign. The whole thing produces one string, and that string lands in result. The value you want when the condition is true comes first. Then if, and the condition. Same comparison as always. Then else, and the value for when it's false. Pass, the exact same result as the 6-line version, in a single readable line. 72 clears 50, so the true value wins. Because a ternary is a value, it goes wherever a value goes. You don't even need a variable. Drop the ternary straight inside a print. Python works out the value first, adult or minor, then hands it to print. No temporary variable, no extra lines, adult. The decision happened right where the value was needed. That's the real charm of the ternary. It slots into the flow instead of interrupting it. Remember finding the max with if-else? Watch, 4 lines of if-else collapse to 1. Bigger becomes A if A is greater than B, otherwise B. 12 versus 30. The condition is false, so B wins, 30. Same logic as before, a fraction of the space. For a simple two-way pick like this, the ternary is genuinely the clearer choice. It pairs perfectly with the modulo trick. The remainder of n divided by 2 decides the word. 0 means even. Anything else means odd. 7 leaves a remainder of 1, so the condition is false, odd. 1 line to compute a label from a number. This is the kind of small, tidy decision the ternary was made for. This combo is genuinely handy. Getting plurals right is a classic headache. Here, inside an F string, a ternary adds an SS only when the count isn't 1. 1 item, no S, 2 items, an S. Grammar, handled in line. You have 1 item. Singular, correct. Bump the count, and it becomes items automatically. Little touches like this make output feel polished. Ternaries shine at filling in a fallback. If the name is filled in, use it. If it's an empty string, fall back to guest. The name here is blank, so the condition is false, and the default kicks in. Hello, guest. Choosing a value or a sensible default is one of the most common jobs in real code, and the ternary does it in a breath. Real quick, if this is clicking for you, tap that like button. It genuinely helps other beginners find the series, and hit subscribe so the next episode lands right in your feed. One rule the ternary won't bend on. Unlike a plain if, a ternary must always have both an if and an else. It has to produce a value in every case. There's no leaving one branch empty. Skip the else, and Python refuses. Syntax error. It needs the else. That makes sense. The ternary's whole job is to hand back one of 2 values, so both values have to exist. A rate that depends on one flag. Members get a 10% rate. Everyone else gets 0. The condition is just the Boolean itself. IsMember is true, so the first value wins, 0.1. 1 line to turn a yes or no flag into an actual number you can calculate with. A label straight from a threshold. Above 25, hot. Otherwise, cold. Then it drops that word right into an F string. 30 is well over 25. It feels hot. The ternary picked the word. The F string wrapped it in a sentence. Two ideas you already know, working together. The abs trick now on one line. If the number's already positive, keep it. Otherwise, flip its sign. -8 is below 0, so we negate it. And negating a negative gives you a positive. 8. Absolute value in a single expression. Compare that to the 4-line IFELs. Same result, far less noise. Free for some, a charge for others. Premium users pay nothing. Everyone else pays 5. Is premium is false here, so the else value applies. Fee $5. Flip that flag to true, and the fee vanishes to 0. One line runs your whole pricing rule. One more, capping a value. If the volume goes over 100, clamp it down to 100. Otherwise, leave it alone. 130 is too loud, so it gets capped. 100. You just wrote a ceiling in one line, the kind of guard that keeps a slider or a setting from going out of bounds. Powerful, but easy to overdo. Reach for a ternary when you're choosing between two simple values. But if you've got 3 or more cases, or you're doing real work in each branch, or you catch yourself nesting ternaries inside ternaries, stop. Go back to a clear if, elif, else. Short and readable beats clever and cramped. Before you go, the entire Python 0 to Pro playlist is linked in the description. Every episode in order, start to finish. Go bookmark it and binge the rest. So, a ternary reads as this value, if the condition, otherwise that value. It's an expression, so it becomes a value you can print or store. Keep it for the simple two-way picks, and lean on a full if for anything bigger. Try this. Take a number and in one line, store the word positive if it's above 0, otherwise negative. Then print it. A single ternary. Go. So far, each condition tests one thing, but real rules stack up. Old enough and holding a ticket, weekend or a holiday. Next, and or, let you combine conditions into one, and that's where your logic gets truly powerful.